Alright, we're back. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the FF7 Marathon. We're just jumping right back in with FF7 Remake. So let's do it while the music reaches its triumphant orgasm. Alright, anyway. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the air thing again, and I remembered right before I hit go live, so better luck next time again. Oh my god, I just keep forgetting to do it. The conversation between her and Marlene is what I mean. Memorial Museum. They had a version of this in Crisis Core, right? It was just a tiny room though, where Zack could go look at like little models from Midgar, the Shinra rocket. It's been updated. The President Shinra exhibit, its own floor.
Welcome to the Shinra building, our humble home.
Oh, hell no!
Here in the Memorial Museum, you can learn all about our president, as well as the various divisions that make up the company. And of course, the city of Midgar and the miracle of Mako energy. Whatever takes your fancy, you're sure to learn something new.
Yeah, shut up! You bastard!
Oh god, I forgot that Barrett said that when you walk in here, dude. Dude, I gotta pull up a certain video real quick because of something I just remembered that comes up here. But I forgot that he reacted like that. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, let me see. Share, get the link. I can play it out of the playlist. Paste it here, and then mute it. Where's a good scene in this that shows like I'm sorry, that caught me off guard, dude. I forgot this. Okay, here we go. That works. Oh wait, I thought he had a more high quality image of this. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is good enough. Alright, let's get going. Fuck, dude. Oh, hell no! It's just like, as soon as he sees the golden Shinra statue. There we go. Oh, this is the ultimate K-Kona room. Look at this. We got firearms. We got guns, cars, helicopters. It's all military stuff, yeah. The ultimate K-Kona display room. Okay, so we got FF7's version of Donald Trump right here. What we got here? See, again, I wish I could go into first person because there's something really important there that you can't even.
I just threw up a little.
Man thinks very highly of himself.
No, I wanted it there. Let's see if I can get this angle just right. I gotta shut off my webcam. Okay, check this out. You see the guy in the suit in the middle wearing a mask? That mask should look very familiar to FF10 players. I saw it in my first playthrough too. I think. Because when they released the FF7 Remake Ultimania, which like explores the lore as well as like gameplay concepts and everything that went into making this game, a few months after Remake came out, they had an image of this exact room that I'm standing in this spot, and they were literally circled with like a red square. It's in the book. The guy in the middle in the mask with the suit, that's the Shinra who started this company. It might not be the same Shinra that's the president now. This could be from like a different era from a long time ago when Shinra first came into being. And that's meant to be, well, Shinra from FF10 too, who wears that exact mask that guy has on right there. Right on top of Cloud's hair. Confirming that it is in the same universe, and that the FF10 series, you know, 10 and 2 or whatever, are actually prequels to this game, to FF7. They same universe, same planet, basically, different time period. Oh, there's a connection. They confirmed it. This was already suspected by a lot of people when FF10-2 came out and Shinra was the little kid. People were like, oh, I wonder if there's a connection. Well, at the very end of the game, there's supposedly, right before the final boss, there's supposedly a certain moment where you can talk to him and he'll say something about how he's trying to look for ways to use the far plane as a source of energy. The far plane being the life stream, basically, in this game. They're one and the same. They look different because the design concepts by the developers, obviously, are, you know, varied between the two games, but it seems like they always had an intention to make that little, like, hint or vague bridge between the two games. So, the Ultimania that came out confirmed it. They circled this and they had a little thing that said, you know, this is Shinra from FF10-2, basically. It's the same guy. That's why they have the same name. I thought it was a coincidence at first. He even has his cigars on a fucking display case. Jesus Christ. No wonder Tifa said I threw up a little. This guy is full of himself. The man with the golden gun. He thinks he's 007. Look at him. So this could be, you know, FF10-2's Shinra's son, grandson. I don't know. We don't know how many generations it's been. It could be the same guy. So it's hard to imagine with the personality change, but hey, he was just a kid back then, and he says that himself. I'm just a kid. Asshole. I say asshole just because of I remembered what he, you know, what a prick he is in the Sphere Break tournament. And he's a cocky prick who's full of himself. You know what? Maybe it is the same guy, and if not, the apple didn't fall from too far from the fucking tree, because he was full of himself in that game too. He's like, I know everything. As soon as he didn't know something and you asked him, he'd be like, I'm just a kid. It's like, what happened to I know everything? We need first person for this shit, man, dude. I want to see what that says. This is Shinra with a very familiar looking face on the right from the cutscene we just saw before we came into this room in the last video. This must be a young Shinra as a mechanic. It looks like him, yeah. Like in his early 20s. Definitely. This thing looks familiar. What's in the display case here? I think it's one of the corner wheels of a certain boss enemy we haven't seen yet. That will be coming up later. What's the shape of this room? Okay. Is that everything? Yeah, we saw everything. Wait, what's behind the... Oh, it's just a place to sit? Okay, cool. Yeah, we saw everything. It's kind of cool that the devs for this game actually confirmed the connection with FF10-2 finally. When this game came out 4 years ago. Meanwhile, 10-2 came out... When was it? Nancy Artist 10, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Even though this stream did just start 10 minutes ago, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. My little rant about Shinra. But yeah, I'm glad the devs actually confirmed the connection with FF10-2.
Hey everybody!
What the?
How's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Wasn't it fun to learn about Shinra and our esteemed president? And to get a peek at the president's mementos? That was super cool!
Oh yeah, they're showing what every one of them is in charge of. Weapons development, Scarlet. Security, Heidegger. City and urban planning development is Reeve. Almer doesn't seem to do much of anything.
The next exhibit will teach you about the important work we do here.
They didn't really show anything there.
By giving you a closer look at each of our divisions.
Oh yeah, and Hojo for science department, research
because
development.
You simply won't believe all the exciting adventures we have here.
Yeah, Hojo was the first one they showed, right? For research and development. Yeah.
These all look so familiar.
Cause we've destroyed a bunch of them already.
Helicopters, the sweepers. Yeah, he's right. Oh, and these little, yeah, whatever. Dude, I never did catch their names. These two enemies here. Advanced weaponry. Intruder detected.
The advanced weaponry exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Really? Oh, they knew. They knew what I was gonna try to do. I mean, all I'm gonna say is that hologram tangible? Just asking for a friend. If that hologram can actually respond to. Does it have texture? Never mind. Space and aeronautics. Okay, so yeah, there's the sweeper for the weapons. The helicopter for space and aeronautics, I guess. Yeah, there's missiles. Research and development. We got Hojo over here.
Welcome to Shinra headquarters. My duties as Director of Research and Development are, in all likelihood, far beyond your ability to comprehend. So there will be no presentation, as it would be a waste of my time and yours. But rest assured, we are making great strides. Albeit not at this particular moment, because I'm filming this rubbish instead. Bruh. I believe I've wasted enough of my precious time as it is. Science waits for no one, after all. So, good day.
Damn. He's dedicated to his craft, alright. He's like, what? He's like, we're making great strides, but not right now because I'm filming this rubbish instead. So they're forcing me to make this stupid fucking video for this hologram. There's a third-class soldier. I think their helmet did get a slight update from how it looked in Crisis Core. Yeah, that is a little different. It got some minor tweaks. I do like that Nomura does like to update his designs a little bit. While still trying to keep it, you know, like, consistent with the lore and whatever. Public security. We got 2 pump-action shotguns right there. Pistol grips. Nice. What's up, Heidegger?
The public security exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Why the hell are Scarlet and Heidegger's exhibits broken? Well, they're little holograms anyway. I don't think we've run into those. Maybe those are more old school armor sets. Or I just haven't been paying enough attention. Because it's the same as the right... Well, it's similar to the right shield one on the left. But yeah, the ones without shields, I haven't seen one with that outfit. I've only seen these guys. The robot arms that have been abandoned in the lower city of Sector 6. Leading to Wall Market. Well... Yeah, I think it is Sector 6, technically, at that point. These annoying helicopter pricks. Far more annoying in this game than the original. Since they get far away from you and you can't hit them. Oh, hold on. This is Reeve's thing, right? Reeve is the only good apple in this organization, but even with him, it takes a while for him to realize he's on the wrong side of things until later in the game, in the original, right? Urban planning. Here he is. What's up, Reeve?
Welcome to the Shinra building. Our mission here at Urban Planning is to supply the residents of Midgar with energy created from Mako. We also take pride in maintaining public infrastructure, the pillars and railways that run all throughout the city. Currently, we are working to construct an intraplate expressway. When this project has been completed, it will provide much easier access to numerous locations all across Midgar. We appreciate your patience and understanding in the meantime.
Okay. Oh, I was just getting something ready. Dude, check this out. I assumed, even though they didn't really say it, unless I tuned out part of what Reeve said because I was getting something ready behind the scenes, but I assume this is supposed to be how they envision Neo Midgar. Right? Because they maybe they haven't even talked about it yet in the story, really. They're not supposed to talk about it until we're here in the original game, right? They mentioned Neo Midgar once you listen in on their meeting, which will happen soon for us, but not there yet. But the cool thing about this is how much it reminded me of a concept I ran into in real life from this organization called the Venus Project. It's named that way because it's based out of a location named Venus in Florida, in the United States. That's it. That's where the name comes from. But you know, that name Venus makes it sound like futuristic, right? Because of the fact that it's also the name of a planet in our solar system, right? So it brings up images of like mental images of like sci-fi. So this design for what I presume is going to be Neo Midgar reminds me a lot of some of the designs, the industrial engineering project designs in the Venus Project, which you can see here. Here, let me mute the console for a bit. Look at this circular city concept they have going on here. I have it muted for now. But this is from a video called Future by Design 2006. That's how old it is. I recommend watching it if you want to learn more about this, but that's the guy who made this.
Agriculture, education.
It's probably too quiet even though I unmuted it, but
the disciplines.
hey, look at this.
The circular
This is obviously more crude looking, but
brings each district closer to the central dome, which contains the medical, food, shopping, everything else that people need. The circular arrangement makes it easier to operate using far less energy than any other system. And if you start at one end of the city and go through the city, you always return at the same place. Whereas in a linear city,
if I click out of the window, you can't see it.
To get to the same point. So the circular scheme.
So he's explaining the circular city concept that he designed. This guy's an industrial engineer called Jacques Fresco, and he's the leader of the Venus Project. He's already passed away at this point. It was a while ago now, but it was well after this little movie, which is just a documentary showing his work and stuff. Heavily underrated, honestly. I highly recommend this documentary. But coming back to the game real quick. See that circular city design he showed? It just reminded me this just reminded me a lot of that when I first saw it 4 years ago. And actually I'm wearing a t-shirt of the Venus Project. This is their logo right here on my shirt. It's a V with a circle around it. But yeah, so that documentary, Future by Design, highly recommend it. It's really interesting seeing what kind of seeing how we can actually utilize our technology. How we would be able to utilize our technology to do things that seem like sci-fi but are actually completely practical and doable with what we have right now. And even back then, which some of those designs, like they say in the documentary, he made some of those designs like 60 years. Did she say 1960? Something like that. Like some of those are like 30 to 40-year-old designs, some of those things, but the concepts when he explains them, which is the more important thing. He says this in the documentary. He says you shouldn't just look at these designs and think this is exactly what the future is going to look like or something. He says they're conceptual. It's just to show what's possible with the technology that we have today. So that people don't think like, oh, this is some kind of futuristic, like, oh, we're not there yet. No, actually we are. It's just that the way the infrastructure of our society is set up is just not conducive towards implementing very efficient and advanced infrastructure like that. Because even though we have the resources, we fidget over something called cost and finance and money. The resources are there, but if the money, which is something we just conjured up in our minds, doesn't exist to pay for it, then we don't do it for some reason, even if it helps everyone. But yeah, that's a whole nother that's a whole nother bag of worms about the weirdness of our society on this planet. But yeah, so for that reason, you know, that isn't done, but that is what could be possible if in a more sane society that is actually rational. And so some of the design stuff he talks about is like creating like a safety, like concepts, of course, like creating a safety net at the bottom of a pool that comes up when it senses that somebody fell in. So it pulls up and immediately lifts a person out of the water so they don't drown, in case it's a child or just someone that can't swim. then people don't drown anymore. Like he's, you know, things like that. Pragmatic designs for building in safety as well as efficiency with like energy use and everything else. Like I said, it's really good. So definitely check that out if you have the time. I highly recommend it. But yeah, this design really reminded me of that. It's good stuff. I was like, damn, dude, this looks like one of the circular city concepts from the Venus Project. It's really cool. Showing what's actually possible if we were a more rational species.
I hope you enjoyed learning about our divisions and the wonderful ideas and solutions that are produced to benefit us all. Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure the safety of all residents around the clock.
I think all the screens show the same thing, so yeah, they do. I can just look at one. So much technological efficiency at our fingertips.
Now, moving along, the next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mako energy and our reactors, as well as the city of Midgar itself. So come on!
So much technological efficiency, and it goes to complete waste because we squabble over money and politics.
This is Midgar,
ridiculous.
Our home, recreated in 1/10,000th scale.
Just like,
as you can see here, the 8 Mako reactors form a ring around the center of our city and keep Midgar running day and night. The Mako, which flows beneath our feet, is a truly limitless resource. At Shinra, we have developed technologies to extract it and transform it into the fuel and electricity that powers everything we do. Thanks to the miracle of Mako energy, our lives are richer and better than ever before. Mako keeps our lights on at night and made Midgar into the city that never sleeps. A triumph of technology and testament to man's potential.
Nothing but a bunch of lies.
Except that Mako has made people's lives better.
yeah, actually, it's not lies.
It's made people blind. Blind to the cold, hard truth. Even I used to buy into their bullshit. Remembering that makes me even madder.
Nothing the hologram said was wrong at all. None of it. Literally, the only problem with Shinra is that they're using a finite resource that, if and when depleted, not only will the lights go out, but the whole planet will die. Everything else? Totally fine. like when it comes to the technology they're utilizing, yeah, everything they're doing is absolutely amazing and impressive. Literally, their only flaw is their energy source. And the way they go about securing it in different regions through imperialism, of course. But everything else it said, from a technical perspective, is completely fine. It is a testament to what humans can do. See, Cloud understands this. That's why he still, like, says, but it has made people's lives better. Like, you know, you can't deny that. And Barrett just can't see past his personal hatred against Shinra for what, you know, what they did to him in the past. Even in the original game, he later admits he never really did care that much about the planet. It was more about getting revenge for what they did to him and his hometown personally. Tifa also knows it's true. That's why she didn't say anything, but she looked uncomfortable. Because she knows that the voice that was speaking is right. She knows it's right, but she still doesn't like Shinra, so it's just this really mixed feelings, right? This mixed bag of feelings. It's like, yeah. If only we could have science and technology being implemented at the most efficient levels in our society without capitalism getting in the way. And in this game's universe, without Shinra being an asshole and actually finding a clean energy source.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra scholar. Now, moving along. Next, you'll learn about our progress in advanced science and technology. Please proceed to the 61st floor, the Visual Entertainment Hall.
Yeah, why not just have a society that implements science and technology as soon as it's the most efficient and readily available thing? As long as we have the resources for it, and it's sustainable. Sustainability and efficiency being the core drivers of our society would definitely make it a lot better than capitalism and money and markets, that's for sure.
Welcome to the Visual Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge technology. Through an immersive visual and audio experience, please relax and enjoy the show.
Oh, we get a... It's an IMAX theater. The Cosmos Theater. Oh, it's even better than IMAX. It goes all the way around. I think...
This place is empty.
Did it just switch to CGI? Yeah, it did. I think.
Surprise, motherfucker!
The glowing Cloud's eyes. That looked insane. Oh yeah, it is CGI because that doesn't have my correct materia set up in Cloud's Buster Sword.
In the distant
This is pre-rendered.
past, our planet was home to a people we call the Ancients. Many millennia before we discovered Mako, these precursors were already pioneering its use. Somehow they learned of the great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet. And once they had, the Ancients developed the means to harness this powerful energy and bend it to their will. The fruits of their labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia. Their scripture, too, has endured. We who are born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise. Alas, the ancients themselves are long gone. 2,000 years ago, a meteor brought an end to their civilization. But before their fiery end, did the ancients find their promised land? Even now, we have only to wonder.
Genova. A calamity
Times
from the
have changed,
skies.
and the Shinra Electric Power Company is committed to changing and evolving with them. Like the ancients, we've harnessed the power of Mako.
In a very crude fashion and unsustainable, which is the more key aspect of that. A very
Are
crude
they
and
out there watching
unsustainable
us?
way, but yeah.
Waiting for us to join them in some blessed corner of the world. A green and verdant land where boundless Mako energy will provide for our every need. Shinra is working for you to fulfill the hope of the ancients and lead us to that bullshit. We shall not rest until our dream is realized.
Bullshit!
Like they won't just exploit and dominate it as soon as they get the chance if they ever did find it, right? The promised land.
What? Surprise, motherfucker! What the fuck? Ah!
It's Meteor destroying Midgar at the end of FF7. Actually, though, that is what we're seeing.
No!
Tifa just got stabbed and killed. Barrett got sliced and killed. Everything's going haywire.
Sephiroth.
Oh dear, oh dear. A man of my refined taste running out of butter.
What a tragedy.
Shorn of its proper accompaniment, this tea might as well be boiled pond water.
Surprise,
No,
motherfucker.
It couldn't possibly have been.
He's so
Crazy ass thing made me want to puke. And not just because of the presentation, but the content too. Ought to come with a warning. That ain't for kids.
That wasn't just a movie.
That huge meteor, what was that about?
Like I said, nothing you should show a kid.
And that wasn't part of Shinra's presentation. That was definitely Sephiroth trying to show us something. Something he shouldn't know about. Something is definitely wrong with this timeline. It's like Sephiroth already knows the future. Maybe the future isn't the future anymore.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra expert! Your mission is to go out and tell everyone about the wonders of Shinra. Next, you'll be visiting the repository for Shinra's expertise and know-how. Please make your way to the 62nd floor, the corporate archive.
What the?
Greetings
Surprise,
and welcome.
motherfucker.
Avalanche, I presume. My name is Hart, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
You guys remember this dude?
I've come
The
to
mayor's
escort
assistant.
you to Mayor Domino, per his request.
The mayor of Midgar? The empty suit that's just a mouthpiece for Shinra?
Yes. The mayor of our dear Midgar. The most magnificent city ever built. That Mayor Domino. The visual entertainment hall has been experiencing technical difficulties of late, and he suspected that these difficulties might impede your progress.
So what does the mayor want with us?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him that yourself.
Guess we're supposed to follow.
Like how Palmer is so insignificant, Sephiroth just walked right past him and didn't even bother killing him or anything. He didn't even give a shit. He's like, whatever, dude. Fuck that guy. Ain't even worth the goddamn effort to kill him. In the original game, he even survives the fucking massacre at the Shinra building that happens at the end.
Look at this place. So what? You telling me the mayor's some kind of crazy bookworm?
Through here.
If this is a trap, you're a dead man, you hear?
It's gotta lay down the law.
The mayor is waiting. The mayor is waiting.
Okay. He's the one that sells you hints at a huge fucking premium price for Mayor Domino's little bullshit minigame in the library that we did, where he wants you to guess the word, and if you guess it the first time, he gives you an extra bonus prize besides the key card to go up. This is that section, essentially. And this is the new library, which is beautiful compared to before. This is his new office.
This can't be right.
Ah, wonderful. You finally made it.
Dylan!
I am the mayor of the great metropolis of
Son of a
Mako.
bitch.
Domino, at your service. I must say you three haven't exactly been discreet.
Tell me about it. Look how we're dressed.
Huh?
He saw us on top of the truck.
Who's been cleaning up all your messes?
What the hell's
Damn,
going
we
on?
suck at stealth.
Come on, think about it. You've been caught by security several times, walked in front of every other camera, and scared an accountant half to death. You hear the alarm? No? You're welcome.
Okay, that part about scaring the accountant half to death, it's the lady who sees you in the elevator. So I guess canonically that says that you're supposed to take the elevator and not the stairs, which makes me sad because that's the only way that makes sense. If you take the stairs, you never see her. You don't run into that accountant. So that doesn't happen. So yeah, him saying you scared the accountant half to death refers to that lady. She's the stand-in for Hito or whatever the hell that guy's name is, the accountant in the original game that can appear on 2 different floors during that section, that same section of the game. When you go in head first, guns blazing basically into the Shinra building, and you get on the elevator and it starts going to random floors, and you just have to keep stopping until eventually it lands you on the top floor, which is, you know, it's set to a certain number of times. You'll only have to stop at a certain number of times. Eventually you reach the top floor. You won't be stuck there forever. It's limited. But yeah, you can hit... We didn't get it during Echo S, and I wish we had, because then we could have heard the voice acting for that character. But my first playthrough, or at least the playthrough before that, which didn't have voice acting, many years before, not many years before, it was the Endwalker Marathon. That wasn't actually that long ago. Okay, yeah, a few years ago, that playthrough on the PS4, or whatever, the PS4 version basically, without any voice acting, I think we ran into him at least once or twice, I can't remember, but I did have a video to show at the time where I had run into him twice in a row. Twice in a row, when I had been playing, I think, offline, by myself. I don't know why I did that section. And I ran into the 2 floors he could appear in, back to back, which I was like, holy shit, I didn't think that, like, that was some luck that I had. But yeah, he freaks out just like that lady. That fucking Cloud's sword is like right here in the remake. When the elevator doors open, she's just like, Cloud's sword is like right here at her fucking nose, and then the doors just close. That was a great reference to that while using a different character, because it was actually, you know, a chick instead of a guy named Hito or whatever the hell his name is supposed to be. But that was supposed to be the accountant he's talking about. So since we took the stairs, even I showed that route, thankfully. But if I hadn't, I just took the stairs, that wouldn't have made sense just now, what he just said. We would have been like, what? Like, what are you talking about? I think that happened. I said that on my first playthrough. I was like, because I took the stairs on my first playthrough, and I didn't check the elevator path, I think. And so when we got here, I was like, what does he mean an accountant? What accountant?
I can only assume your cell wasn't looped in. I am Avalanche's man on the inside.
Say what?
Huh. Is it really that surprising to you?
Our
You've
cell.
seen where they put me. The mayor of the greatest city in the whole wide world, tucked away in a secret broom closet in the damned archives. The nerve. Those stupid Shinra pricks thought I'd just shut up and accept their treatment. But they were wrong. Dead wrong.
You son of a... Well, this ought to make things easier.
We need to break into Professor Hojo's lab.
What? Why? You mean you're not here to give President Shinra his comeuppance?
We're here to save a friend who was taken.
But the president's gonna get his too, if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, he's a lot more comfortable
I
now.
I don't particularly care what you end up doing, so long as it hurts Shinra.
Great.
So,
they're on the same
I can
page.
get you as far as the 64th floor.
Son of a
Hold
bitch.
up. You telling me that that's the best you can do?
It's like the next floor up, dude.
That is indeed the best that I can do.
But you're the mayor.
But you're the mayor? Does this look like the office of a mayor? I'm a glorified librarian, nothing more. They don't even invite me to their meetings. Sorting records and reports, that's all I do. My hands and fingers have more paper cuts than skin. No one knows my pain, my daily torment. They've made me a pathetic shell of a man.
Okay, they did you wrong like us, but we'll make it right. So just calm down. Deep breaths, man. Deep breaths.
Oh my god.
Let me see that key card of yours. Here you are.
Key card has
You
been
can now
updated.
use it to access the recreational facility on the 63rd floor.
And then what are we supposed to do?
You look for a fellow Avalanche collaborator. Identify yourselves and he'll give you a key card to the 64th. The countersign is, the mayor is the best! Midgar's mayor is nothing less!
There's the canon answer.
Everyone says he's cooler than the rest!
Dylan! Son of a bitch.
Just say mayor to the guy, and if he goes, the best, with gusto, then you've found your man. You got it?
Bruh, look at this dude.
All right.
If you think you've found the collaborator, say mayor, and see if he says the best. You got it now?
Yeah. Was that the answer choice we got when I did my Echo S playthrough? I don't think so, right? No, because they completely changed the answer choices, actually. They were complete, but I think one of them still said mayor's the best. Might have been the one we got, even though it's still randomized. I'm talking about my OG FF7 playthrough from a little bit before Crisis Core before this. I can't remember now.
If you require additional assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you require additional assistance, please do not hesitate to ask.
Collect the key card from the collaborator, quote unquote, on the 63rd floor. Okay.
I still can't believe the mayor is working with Avalanche.
Would have been nice to know. Idiots at HQ should have kept us in the loop.
If they completely ostracized your cell, why would they keep you in the loop? That's them kicking you out of the group officially. They're saying you guys were too extreme, you can't be part of Avalanche. Why would they then still keep feeding you intel? That is just for Avalanche. Of course they didn't fucking tell you. They didn't want you to be part of Avalanche anymore. The rest of Avalanche was like, should we kick these guys out? Yeah, they're too crazy. and then Barrett's like, why the hell didn't they keep us in the loop? Like, bruh. I do wonder what they do, though. What the rest of Avalanche does if they thought... If they thought that Barrett's group was too extreme. Even though they're armed to the teeth with Wu Tai's weapons and armor. The rest of Avalanche, I mean.
Very bad.
Huh. Oh, well, of course the mayor probably made it tell you that.
Mayor, very bad.
Okay.
Mayor, explosive.
I think that's a full loop.
Mambo, explosive.
Yeah, it is. So we came from there, so let's go over there. Okay. Reminds me of the big meeting room in FF14 and Endwalker and Old Charlian. Yeah. A big conference room. Excuse me. 63rd floor then, right? Why is it still... Oh, that's why. But it puts it there as if we could get there through the library when we can't. We gotta go up this way. And the best this is gonna do is get us up one fucking floor, and then we're back on our own again, basically. But to be fair, he's done a hell of a lot more for us, keeping us, you know, from getting caught by security, despite all the times that we've run into security guards. Like he said, he was basically like, "You suck!" And I've been cleaning up after you.
So, about this precious promised land of yours.
Oh, she ain't gonna say shit.
Come now, Aerith. You misunderstand my intentions.
Does she?
I wish only to satisfy their material greed, so I can be left to pursue my great work.
His hairline's intact from Crisis Core this time.
Great work, my dear.
They didn't recede the fuck out of it like in the original FF7.
You're the spitting image of her now. I regret it to this day.
What, that you
If she
got
had
her
only
killed?
trusted me instead of trying to run, it could have played out quite differently. What a terrible
bullshit.
tragedy to lose the last of the pure-blooded ancients.
Yeah, I like the textures on his coat.
Though not completely, would you like to see your mother? What? Albeit through the lens of one of my microscopes.
Oh, you disgusting fuck, dude.
Leave such a precious specimen to rot in the gutter? We collected and cataloged every last bit of her. Hair, skin, organs, every fragment of every bone. As breathtaking in death as in life. As you, my dear. Ifalna was elegance, right down to her cellular structure.
God, they found a way to make him so much more disgusting.
Son of a bitch! And there it is, that same elegance. Oh, yes. Time for yet another meeting. Sit tight. I won't be long.
What a pile of shit. Jesus. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the reaction right there. That's the appropriate reaction. She was just holding it in to not show weakness, but like,
Here's the
what a pile of
63rd floor,
shit.
where loyal Shinra employees relax and recharge.
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing with the aftermath of Sector 7.
It's their own damn fault.
Stay focused. We need to find this guy.
Yeah. Guess I better get working on my conversation skills.
Thank God Zangan was there to save Tifa from becoming another test subject for Hojo 5 years ago. Poor Cloud didn't get so lucky, and neither did Zack. Well, Zack got lucky enough to not suffer any side effects from the experiments. He was fine. Cloud didn't. But Tifa could have been another one. She could have been another... Jesus, just to thinking what could have ended up happening to her, turning into another one of those... This guy are sick type of dudes, you know?
Avalanche must
Those
have used some
Sephiroth
heavy-duty
clones.
explosives to do that kind of damage.
And you can still smell it in the air. Most roads are choked with debris, and travel throughout the Undercity remains extremely difficult and dangerous. Over there is a group of local residents transporting their few belongings by cart. As you can see, countless homes and businesses remain buried beneath the rubble. We're told fires raged all night, and you can still smell it in the air.
It's only been one day, yeah.
Debris, and travel throughout the Undercity remains extremely difficult and dangerous. Over there is a group of local residents transporting their few belongings by cart.
Okay. I was wondering how much of it we'd already heard again. I was like, it's looping, but I can't. Then she got to the cart section, and I was like, okay, yeah, we heard this already. Which floor are we on? 63? So, yeah, directly ahead, inside those double doors, we'll probably find the guy we're looking for. Okay. But yeah, Elmira should have let Cloud cook. When back at the house, he was like... talking about how they were gonna treat Aerith like a lab rat, and he said, especially that son of a bitch Hojo. He's all, people are just the numbers and meat to him or something, and she was like, enough! There's the proof, right? That cutscene with Aerith just now shows how disgusting he is. I love that they found a way to increase his, like, well, gross factor, in this game. Like, they found a way to make him more creepy and disgusting than he already was. Crazy how they did that. It's really good. Like, that's props to the writers for finding a way to do that. I felt like there was something else I was gonna say, but I forgot it. Fuck it, we gotta go. Along the same lines, but
Plate did just fall. What kind of particulates in the air?
Seeing them like this somehow makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, they're working hard to try and find a way to save people and rebuild whatever they can.
Let's find our contact.
Not seeing any security around. One less thing to worry about.
It would. What Tifa said is very valid. Yeah, it would have felt just worse if they were all just like, huh, sucks for them. You know, they're actually working hard to do what they can for all the people that were affected from the Sector 7 plate collapse. They're just completely unaware that their president doesn't give a shit. Their employer is like, whatever. They're allowed to work on this for now, just to, you know, make sure it all stays under wraps. Eventually they'll be reassigned to other things though, over time. Okay, so we got two entrances to the main hall. I think I prefer this entrance. You get a better view when you first go in.
Where are you, Mr. Collaborator?
There it is.
I think we just need to start talking to people who look the part.
Remember, say mayor.
If they say the best, then we have a winner.
I like what they did with this room. It might be hard to recognize for a lot of people from the original game, but there was a giant tree in the middle of one of the earlier rooms. This was actually a lower floor before. Now it's higher up. This was one of the first floors after you, before you reach the mayor's office, I'm pretty sure. In the original game. So there's a giant tree in the middle. The camera's completely top down like this, and there's circular tables like this. There's also some straight ones though that are lined up sort of to the left of this giant tree. The giant tree isn't encased in glass like this, but it's also a top-down view, so it's kind of like the glass wouldn't have been visible. And you meet some employee who like he asks you a question, and then you can either answer him, "Where's Aerith?" or say nothing, which you're supposed to do, and he says, "Oh, you guys are like the janitors or some shit," and he gives you the key card so you can go up to a higher floor. And then you're out. It's like super short. One of the early floors. So they turned it into this. It's a nice remodel. Especially for making it 3D. Again, this cafeteria in particular reminds me of a Starbucks. Just the overall vibe of it, man. They got a little pantry here.
Hello there. So, what'll it be for you today?
The mayor.
Mayo? Sorry, we don't have any here.
You don't carry mayonnaise? That's a crime. How dare you not carry the best condiment in the world? That's right, I went there. I bought property. I ain't taking it back.
Today we welcome a special guest, Shinra's Director of Public Security, who has an important message to share with us.
It's debatable if it's the best condiment, but I do like it a lot.
And outraged by this unconscionable act of terrorism, but at the same time, we will not be cowed by threats or violence. To the people of Midgar, I make this vow: we will find the villains responsible and bring them to justice. Are you listening, Avalanche? You cowardly dogs! Run all you like. Shinra is coming.
You son of a...
Do you think the other plates are in danger?
Is it true that Wu Tai is gonna attack us again?
We should be safe here, right?
I wonder how the rescue ops are going.
Whew. Some people get vertigo looking down off some of these windows. The only reason it's kind of like blurry for us is because they didn't want to, it's just, you know, slap another JPEG or try to render the whole city below us with Midgar. Obviously in real life you'd be able to see more in those windows. I would think anyway. I don't think I've ever really been into a proper office like high-rise building, like one of those big executive ones in like the middle of Los Angeles or New York or something. But I would think you'd be able to see a hell of a lot from the windows. Like really far down.
What the hell's that?
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
Does training in that thing really make you better?
Well, only one way to find out, right? They mark him as MSQ, but he's just for the combat simulator.
I'll fight Avalanche or Wu-Tai or anyone else who wants to start shit.
Go get him, dude. Another cafeteria. Oh wait, no, it's item shop.
Welcome. What would you like?
What do you got? Same old shit. We got a bench and a jukebox with no music playing at the moment. I'll leave it, it's whatever.
I want to believe there's something we can do for them, but...
I was thinking about... I'm thinking too far ahead right now. Yeah, I shouldn't worry about that yet.
You work here? I don't recognize you. Can I help you with something?
The mayor.
Is the best.
Oh!
I was told to expect you. Need access to upper floors, right?
That's right.
You son of a
Before
bitch.
I trust you with this key card, I need to see what you can actually do.
Oh, right.
Say what?
There's a mandatory combat simulator
You
battle.
know what would
I
happen
forgot.
if you got caught. We're putting our lives on the line here. Prove you're worth it. We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator. It can provide a real challenge, let me tell you.
This is
if
true.
you beat the sim, then the key card is all yours.
Okay.
Well, well. You gonna call it quits?
No, I thought I had to talk to you again. Alright, fuck you then, I'm going in. Oh shit, it's smaller than I thought. This is identical to the Cosmo Theater, where we saw the movie. Yeah, it's literally the same thing, except instead of just sitting back, relaxing, and watching a movie, we're gonna fight. Let's do it. Much better than that portable combat simulator VR goggle thing that Chadley gives us. Same opening splash screen though. Alright, here we go. Battle challenges. 3-person team versus Mayor is best. Shinra Combat Simulator version 3.0.4. A 3-person team battle in which you pick your team, show who's really the best by taking on powerful foes handpicked by a top Shinra executive who is also Mayor Domino's secret ally. Items cannot be used. Okay. Rounds 1, team members 3, cost 0 gil, grab bag is your reward. That's what it says when you've already gotten the actual reward. This is a New Game Plus playthrough, so it's not going to give me the same reward again. My best record is on Easy Classic. I completed it in 17 seconds. That was obviously on New Game Plus. The battle is against 2 cutters, that's it? I wonder. Oh yeah, we'll keep it on normal classic. Select team leader, Cloud. Teammate 2. Oh, I see. Ethan Barrett. It's just who you want to be the leader, which you can always just swap that on mid-battle anyway. Yeah. Round 1 of 1.
Keep it together.
Need my help, do you? Hope you don't mind. You got this.
Hang back. Deal with that.
Absolutely fucking wrecked.
Would kill for a shower.
Son of a bitch.
I like that they do their classic victory poses from the original game, though. Pretty cool. Challenge complete. There. You happy now, jackass?
All right, I've seen enough. I'm a man of my word. Here, this key card will grant you access to the 64th floor. You can use the elevator to get there. Once you're up there, just what is it you plan on doing?
We came to get one of our friends. She's being held in a research lab somewhere.
Look who's over there.
Then she must be with Professor Hojo. It won't be easy to get to her. Access to R&D is limited to authorized personnel only.
We'll find a way in. Know where we can find Hojo?
A board meeting is scheduled to start soon. It's being held in the main conference room. President Shinra, Professor Hojo, and the other directors will be in attendance.
Think they like surprises? We can even take the president as a hostage. Think of the leverage.
Try it, and security will be on your asses in seconds.
We need to find out what they're planning.
So you want to spy in their meeting? I have an idea. Head to the men's restroom. You can climb into the air ducts there. They go all the way to the conference room.
Thanks for the tip.
I'm counting on you to change Shinra. I wish you luck. I'm counting on you to change Shinra.
Chadley! What's up, dude?
If there's anything you require, please do not hesitate to ask.
Yeah, he still offers the same services. You notice he still has the same shirt underneath. He just lost the backpack and all the other shit, and he has a lab coat on now. I'm pretty sure Leviathan is available down at Sector 5 before you come up here. And then at this point is where you would unlock Bahamut, which we already fought, because I wasn't quite sure. I think this is the part where you can actually battle Bahamut, I think. I kind of forgot. So, don't quote me on that. Either way.
Cloud, I do hope you won't forget about me.
That line I think he only ever says because once you've completed all the challenges, including the post-game, like, super boss fight, little mini tournament thing.
You're military, right? Can you give me any tips for doing better in the sim?
Kick ass and chew bubblegum? Don't suck?
You suck!
Anyway. I don't know what else to tell you, buddy.
5 more minutes.
That does look like a comfy place for a nap when you got a little bit of a break at work, huh?
Cloud? Huh? You're Cloud, right? Holy shit! It's cool, bro. We went through training together. Damn.
Dylan!
So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Some of the guys heard you got smoked.
Son
I
of
told
a
them it was
bitch.
all bullshit.
Smoked?
Hey, tight, man. I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back.
Kunsel? Kunsel, that's how you pronounce it? That was mostly Zach's friend. I didn't know he actually knew Cloud, but
You okay?
I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But you were just...
I'm good. Let's keep moving.
I like how they didn't even wait for Cloud to say anything, though. They just left. Convenient plot armor. For the truth not to come out, basically. But by the time they get back here with Kunsel, we're gone. I guess Cloud probably met Kunsel through Zach after they became friends. Just implied to be something that happened off screen. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here before they get back. Wait, how do you get up there? I think we just have to... Yeah, we just have to go back to like where the library and all that shit was. Yeah, head back in this direction. I think there's escalators that take us to the next floor.
You son of a... I trust the narrative is intact.
Rock solid. The people have embraced the Wutai Avalanche conspiracy wholeheartedly. I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wutai's response?
Come on, dude, bullshit.
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
If I may, sir, there was one other matter. Oh?
A message from our man Palmer.
Oh, Palmer.
Barrett.
Yeah, I know. We came here to save Eric. That's our first priority.
That's right. We only get one chance. Hojo should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time. We need to plan this just right.
Oh yeah, that soldier that recognized Cloud, he's probably the same exact one who recognized him after the first Mako reactor at the beginning of this game. When he was like, wait a minute, that's... And he reaches out right before Cloud jumps onto the train after the first bombing mission. Some of the other guys said you got smoked, but we knew it was bullshit. We knew you couldn't have died. Well, you almost did get smoked. But it was Zach who got smoked instead. Literally. Got shot to shit. Fourth floor, conference rooms.
Do you think that's where Professor Hojo is?
Where he should be.
God, I can't help but admire the environments. They did such a good job. Everything looks fucking gorgeous in here.
An important meeting is in session.
Okay. Yeah, this is that big ass door with the meeting room behind it. In the original game, we came in from that side.
What's the plan? Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
The bathroom.
You hear the words coming out of your mouth. We just gotta find that bathroom so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
Okay. Cloud is doing the stereotypical male I don't want to ask for directions thing right now. Very, old school of you, Cloud. I don't need help.
Did you see Sector
I'm a member of Soldier, alright?
I went to the Skyview Hall.
So you're discussing a reconstruction plan in the meeting?
Yeah. Director Swift was preparing a proposal.
The bathrooms are still in the top left corner of this floor. There they are. So the structure hasn't changed too much. It's just a hell of a lot more modern and aesthetically pleasing. And obviously much better graphics than PlayStation 1.
Hard to sleep when you don't know.
Didn't have the staff.
Reminds me of some of the study group rooms at my old college. Some of those. Alright, into the bathroom we go.
Where are you going? That's the women's bathroom.
So that means you can go in there, right? I was just doing recon, I swear. I just wanted to check every nook and
I'll wait out
cranny.
here.
I'll hop a light.
You can't hang out here.
Tifa, it'd be better if you waited inside.
Maybe, but this is...
She doesn't want to go into the...
Never mind. You're right.
It's alright. You have our permission. We know it's the guy's bathroom, but you can come in. It's cool. Just this once. It's fine. Only because it is more conspicuous if she's just standing out there right outside by herself, looking like that instead of a Shinra employee. Like, you're better off just hiding
thank
here.
God. No one's in here.
Love to
We did
show
get
them
lucky
what
with
the
that.
ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
Yeah, these are some fancy ass bathrooms compared to. Yeah, I've seen these in like 5-star hotels and shit. It's the full. The door goes all the way to the ceiling. You get complete and total privacy. You close the door and it's its own little room, rather than just being like some half-ass stall where you can still hear and almost see everything still happening outside, you know? So I can see why he said that. 'Cause it's like, yeah, you ain't getting this much privacy in any like middle class or lower class public bathrooms, that's for sure.
Gotcha.
The toilet paper here made of money too. How the hell are we gonna fit in there with this giant fucking sword? We're gonna get stuck.
Look, I'm
on guard duty.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
You're too big to fit.
Can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Just follow behind.
She's too uncomfortable. It's like, I'm not supposed to be in a guy's bathroom, man. That's fair. See? They didn't show the top of... Oh, okay, no. This happens to be very roomy, spacious air ducts for the Buster Sword to fit just fine. Are we gonna get called by, Master Miller to tell us about how rats in Alaska work? As we infiltrate Shadow Moses? Shit, which way? I'm guessing right, so I just hit right. It's a fan. We're gonna have to turn around. I think your first time through there is something here though. You pick up an item here and then you can go back. I think it's a materia. The fact that it didn't show up means they don't want you having more than one copy of it. It's hella jank. Come on.
I'm sure they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
You sure?
Pretty sure.
I thought it would go back on its own. Oh. It's rather funny how she said that. You sure? The line delivery. What's going on here?
Depending on the board's decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously, rebuilding the plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans. Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of man-hours into this, so we'll need to start ASAP. Does anyone have any questions at all? If not, then we'll wait for the director to return.
Well, they're probably going to be relieved to know they're not going to have to do anything when they tell Reeve to fuck off with reconstruction plans. Like, nah, we're leaving it. I keep staring at Cloud's hair. It looks so much better than on the PS4 version. So fuzzy. Go right again. This is probably the right way. Shit, yeah, I should have gone left. Let me go back. Check the left side. Too bad you can't peek before committing to it like that. Ah! So that is okay to have more than one copy of. It's probably HP or MP up or something. Yeah, see? Oh.
This it?
Evidently.
I'm telling you, I saw him. With my own eyes, sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already!
You bastard! You
If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
Oh, right. Yeah, Palmer told them about
Mr.
Sephiroth.
President, sir, I swear to you.
Reeve.
Sir.
His cigar.
I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom. Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a
That will not be
reconstruction
needed.
plan for... Huh?
Not with the Ancient in our custody once more.
With respect, sir, I don't see how...
Two words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
He is the least respected person in this room. It's very obvious right away.
In their promised land, we will build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
Everyone
Mr.
basically
President,
talked
we
over
still
him.
don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
They didn't even talk that time. Just
Professor Hojo.
Just put up his
The
hand.
test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should more than suffice.
So she can lead us to the Promised Land?
Well, Mr. President, that remains to be seen. I would like your permission to secure her cooperation through more forceful means. Forceful, yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
My armory is at your disposal should you require anything.
Jesus
I
Christ.
had something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
You're all sick, disgusting bastards.
Proceed as you see fit. However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce. In the absence of a second specimen, we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types. Quite frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
Genesis and what was the S type again? Yeah, that made them uncomfortable, huh? Forced mating. We know what that would involve, right? That made them uncomfortable,
If there
but
is
everything else was
nothing
fine.
Mr. President!
Meeting adjourned.
Please, sir!
Something stinks.
They had to include that line, huh?
Anything?
The man in the lab coat. Head of R&D. We follow him.
Okay. And then we kill the son of a bitch.
Not until he's led us to Aerith. That's the plan.
S and G types. I think I felt like S standing for Sephiroth was probably a little too obvious, but I think it is. Yeah, he's referring to soldiers who were implanted with Genova cells from Sephiroth, and then the G types would be soldiers implanted with Genova cells that are from Genesis, which are how the Genesis clones were made, which were some of the main enemies that you see in Crisis Core, right? I assume that's what he meant by S and G types. Hojo. He was talking about crossbreeding Aerith with one of them. So either way, they're like, yeah, you go ahead and torture her however you like. It's all good. Then he talks about, you know, breeding her, which would they obviously know would be against her will, and they're all like, oh shit, like that's where it gets a little ugly. It's like, yeah, I'm fine with you torturing her to death, but that's a little too far for me, you know. It's like, okay, it's no different. You kidding me? You might as well consider forced mating to be a form of torture. It's rape. I would consider that torture. Honestly. There it goes, the son of a bitch right there.
Walking the halls of this very building, who would have believed it? I wonder... were I to arrange a face-to-face... how I should like to meet their offspring. But that can wait. First, we must have answers. A simple psychoactive agent should suffice. Nothing likely to cause any long-term damage.
Let's go.
Right.
Oh, he's pondering about who to breed her with, and he said, I'd like to see their offspring. Maybe that was a subtle... Maybe that was a subtle hint to the fact that he, for a moment at least, considered breeding her with Red 13, like he tried to do in the original game. And then was just like, you know, moved on to something else. I can only imagine that's the only reason he would say, I'd like to see their offspring, because it would be a cross between a human and some kind of dog, cat-like creature, whatever Red 13 is, Nanaki. Like he probably thought about it for a second and said, oh, I'd like to see their offspring, and then just moved, then his mind went to something else. Because he's obviously more considering the soldiers instead. Definitely be easier and lower risk of failure, right? Because at least they're more human, so they'd be probably more compatible than Nanaki. Makes a bit more sense. Either way, it's rape, so we ain't gonna let that happen. No matter who he chooses as the mate. We gotta go stop that crazy bastard. Where is he? I hear him giggling.
So first... or perhaps instead... this one. This is definitely the one.
I think these are... What are these? Actually, I have no idea.
Wait a minute.
Oh. I want to listen in, but I want to look for treasure too.
Yes, yes. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Wait. You mustn't overthink it. So first, or perhaps instead...
What is it?
This one. This is definitely the one.
He's repeating himself at this point. Sneak up on this motherfucker right now.
Don't move!
Surprise, motherfucker!
You bastard! I ain't bluffing.
What is this?
A dozen bullets in your head, unless you open that door right now.
I think Barrett's always packing heat.
You must be the ones who've been stirring up trouble lately. The eco-terrorists?
Meaning because it's on his fucking
If so,
arm.
I can't imagine
like...
what business you have with me. The president's upstairs. Go on, shoot.
We're just an inconvenience to him.
Keep walking.
We're just a minor inconvenience to this guy.
None of y'all better move a muscle.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical violence.
You'll get used to it.
What is it that you want?
Our friend. She's in your lab.
Really?
Tell us where Aerith is.
Oh, so she's your friend. Well. In that case, yes, that might do the trick.
Mind speaking up, son?
It's nothing. Just imagining how she might react if I were to present to her your fresh corpses.
Still thinking about how to torture her. And now he just turned us into tools for that. Great. Like, I don't need a psychoactive agent to make her talk anymore.
I promise. You will regret this.
I just need to sick this mini Cthulhu against them. Kill him, and then that'll make her break. Which it might.
You bastard son of a...
It's the Crab Warden boss music. Holy shit.
Don't think you'll walk away from
H0512 off the beat. Oh, Claude got poisoned.
I got poisoned!
This was the gas, obviously. Kill these fucking ads, man.
Let's switch it up.
All right, watch and learn. Check out this shit right here.
Of course. Why is it?
You're up.
Need to heal up.
I thought that was gonna hit us. He's phase changing. Todd got a little fucked up there.
Suck on this.
Take it from here.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Bring it!
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Okay, where are the ads? I picked the worst time to do that. And again.
Sorry.
Oh, it's Barrett who got it.
Pushing it.
I thought you could use anybody's summon. I guess not.
You scared, huh?
Oh wait, she can do it too. Wait, why can't Cloud summon then? Why is it only Barret or Tifa? Let's see, Fat Chocobo.
Need a breather.
Or a Freet. But Cloud can't summon Bahamut? The summon system is a little weird. I'm not sure why we're only allowed one and not the other. Let's go with a Freet. We saw Fat Chocobo in the VR simulator, right? We didn't get to see a Freet though. The combat simulator is what I mean to say. Oh shit!
Come on.
You're out.
I'm up for anything.
All right. Second wave. Pushing it.
I got this. No need to panic. It's on you.
Fight through it. Need a breather.
Let me handle this. You're gonna feel this one.
Get fucking destroyed.
Hey, Hojo's getting away.
We didn't get Red 13's help for that one this time. We haven't even met him. Oh, there he is. He just got to watch. He had a front row seat.
Very impressive. I really must thank you for providing me such invaluable combat data.
Cocky little egghead, ain't you?
The results provided by my predictive models indicate that this force should be more than capable of handling you.
Y'all about to learn predictable.
We're taking Aerith back.
Oh, take her back, you say? Correct me if I am wrong, but did the girl not come here of her own free will? Or do you mean to tell me that she is your personal property?
She only came here to save Marlene.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. But I really can't be bothered to explain. This facility is home to extraordinary specimens that will change the world as we know it. Do try to be considerate.
So you consider it.
You asked for it.
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn.
All set.
No.
Good luck.
Let's
Screw you.
Here it comes.
Even that doesn't work.
Bam! Deal with that.
I got this.
Fuck up the rest of them.
Finish him off. It's on you.
Need my help, do you? Looks like your models got it wrong.
Yes, an unknown variable, perhaps. Well, no matter. Reinforcements will soon arrive.
But will they get here in time to save you from me?
Why are you a soldier?
Yeah.
No, not quite. Oh, now I recall. My memory was mistaken. My boy, you weren't a soldier.
He recognized him. He actually recognized Cloud this time. Unlike before.
What? What is this fascinating phenomenon? What's happening?
You're spilling the beans, Hojo.
What are those things up to this time?
Cloud!
Barrett.
We're getting him out of here because he's about to spoil the plot for Cloud, which will ruin everything. They're just like...
You came for me.
Yep.
You good?
Dylan!
I'm great.
Son of a bitch!
Thanks for saving Marlene. I owe you one.
Save it for later.
You can pay her back right now.
You asked for
It's
it.
on you.
All right. Watch and learn.
Jack.
That it?
Check out this shit right here.
Absolutely fucking destroyed.
Aerith, you okay? Thank you. No biggie.
Let's get out of here.
Surprise, motherfucker!
The hell was that thing?
We need to go. Aerith!
What the?
Come on.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, they're the same as the ones we fought down at Sector 7. The underground lab. Same type of test subjects. We came from there.
You bastard! Fuck!
Almost had him.
What? You want to go?
Stop. This child's a friend.
Ooh.
There we go. All better.
So what the hell is it?
Here we go.
Fascinating question.
Did it just talk?
You asked what it is. I am that which you see before you. Nothing more. I'd appreciate it if we simply left it at that. Agreed?
Alright, Chester the Cheeto guy. Chester Cheeto.
13?
That's who he reminds me of.
Red 13. The designation given to me by Hojo.
Then you must have another name. What is it?
He got away.
So, we're gonna go get this son of a bitch.
You good, Cloud? Oh, Genova's calling out to him.
I got poison!
Become one with Sephiroth.
I have come for you.
Mother.
Together we will reclaim our world.
Cloud coming into contact with Genova.
They have come again.
Is how Sephiroth was able to start controlling her. In the original game, that's why that slaughter only happens after that moment. She breaks out of the cell, kills the president and everything else. In the form of Sephiroth, of course.
Cloud!
Fuck!
He's out.
You know, Reno, I think you might be due for some R&R.
Nah, I'm good.
What are we going to do about Sector 7?
We are going to do nothing.
Been thinking, was all that necessary?
Had we refused, someone else would have completed the task. We have spared that someone the burden of a guilty conscience. Perhaps that will ease yours.
Yeah, nope.
Let's try another tack then. They were a sacrifice to balance the scales.
Say what?
After everything we'd taken from the planet, we were due to give something back.
Do you actually believe that?
Does it matter?
They really don't like what they had to do. Destroying Sector 7 and killing all those people.
Yes. Understood.
Song seems alright with it though.
The VP needs us.
Rufus? Chapter 17, Deliverance from Chaos.
Cloud.
Second to last
Thank
chapter, by the way.
goodness. You're awake.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are we?
Where I lived when I was still a child.
Kitty. Oh, this song. I just recognized it.
Are you okay? Maybe you should rest a little longer. I don't want you to push yourself. We're all worried.
Aerith's childhood room. It looks like she painted that scene from the movie we saw in the Cosmo Theater. With all the ancients living in harmony with the planet and nature and all that.
My mom and I stayed here years ago when I was just a little girl. The room looks exactly the same.
That was a good example of people living sustainably in a low-tech kind of way. In their case, they had magic. They didn't need technology. Well, we can live sustainably with the planet with technology, though. In a high-tech kind of way. We don't have to go back to caveman times. Common misconception people seem to have.
Every morning, they'd come and take my mom away. I remember crying here alone.
Aerith, before we break out of here, talk to us. There's so much we don't know.
Yeah. Give us the plot. Plot of the game.
I'm a descendant of the ancients. That's pretty much it, really. Oh, but just so you know, that's not their actual name.
Cetra?
They called themselves the Cetra.
We who were born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise.
You know it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I thought that part was just a fairy tale.
Shinra thinks it's true. They've been searching for the Promised Land for a long time.
And they must think you can lead them to it. Can you?
Nope. Someday, maybe, I'll find it in me. But now, not even if I wanted to.
Even if you could, that land belongs to the... I mean, to you and your people. Shinra's after it because they believe it's rich in Mako. Mako they've got no right to claim. But they'll try to take it anyway, won't they? Greedy bastards will never stop. Okay, new plan. Y'all take Aerith and get the hell out of here. Me, I'm gonna go bust some Shinra heads.
Aerith, wait. You can't do that.
You son of a... What? Surprise, motherfucker. What the fuck?
Oh, great. These assholes again. Probably some Shinra science experiment.
Whispers.
Oh, he knows.
Perhaps best described as arbiters of fate. They are drawn to those who attempt to alter destiny's course and ensure they do not.
Like capital D? Destiny?
The flow of the great river that is the planet, from inception to oblivion.
And you're saying that that flow is somehow fixed?
Yes, for it is the will of the planet itself.
So if we're destined for a bleak future, these Whispers will try to keep us on that course? Now wait just a damn minute. How in the hell can you possibly know any of that? Spouting that cryptic stuff, which could all be bullshit.
Bullshit!
I mean, ain't you a Shinra lab rat or dog?
I'm not a rat dog. When Aerith reached out to me, I found this knowledge of the Whispers.
Oh, so she knows something she's not telling us.
Listen to me. Please.
She knows more about these Whispers than we do. They're trying to stop her from spoiling it.
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. It started with them, sure, but I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help. All of you. And the planet.
Aerith, what are you not telling us?
I'm lost in a maze, and every step is taking me further from the path. Every time the Whispers touch me, I lose something, a part of myself. Follow them, the yellow flowers.
It's okay. We'll find a way out together.
Okay.
Weird.
Something about to happen?
Aha! There you are. Rick, what are you doing, man? Hey guys,
Wedge!
You're here?
You shouldn't be up and moving.
I'm feeling much better thanks to Elmira's cooking. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. Listen, any moment now.
What was that? An explosion?
HQ's running the show this time. They're raising hell to try and flush out the president. This complicates matters. That explosion just now put the whole building on high alert.
So now we're trapped in here?
No need to panic, little lady. See? You can still move freely within Hojo's laboratory. Find a way to the roof. An avalanche chopper will come to extract you.
HQ's bailing us out? I doubt it. Not after all the shit we've pulled.
I asked them really nicely. Like super duper nicely.
Thanks, Wedge.
Just get to the roof, okay?
Damn. Way to go, Wedge, man.
Son of a bitch.
Oh shit, he's still in bad shape though.
I didn't ask him to do any of that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he did.
I'm gonna still chew him out for it later.
We got Aerith and Tifa. Barrett's been transferred out. Interesting bed. Bum-bum-bum-bum. I don't remember what the hell he had here, but doesn't matter for now. Ace is good, but I think I'd rather have Magnify be with healing. Yeah. Or maybe Wall? That's a tough choice, honestly. I'll just leave it. Sure. I think I'm overthinking it for now. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait till I see what happens next. I was thinking about how to swap around the accessories.
Anyway, we gotta get to the roof, right?
Then we can use the same elevator that Hojo did.
Oh, this is a room full of jail cells. Looks a little different, but yeah, the layout is actually very similar to not only the original game, but also the Crisis Core version. Similar, but a little remodeled. More modern looking. The jail cells are definitely, smaller. That's for sure. So the whispers are the will of the planet itself, is what they said. What else did Red 13 say? That from the great river of time, they preserve the flow of time itself and the will of the planet, keeping destiny on course.
That elevator. Was it this way?
Yes, his odor still lingers.
I think I did just save, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. It's been a little bit. Well, this is the 2-hour mark. Probably a good stopping point before the action picks up again. So I'm wondering if I can access the... I should be able to. Let me go just a little bit further ahead. To the above floor. I might overwrite the save file I just made. There's another save point up ahead that I should be able to access in New Game Plus mode only.
What happened here?
The little ones in the pods. Where did they go?
It stinks in here. Back there.
Now what do we do?
The one thing we can.
Surprise, motherfucker!
You bastard!
Someone's picking a fight.
So go give him one already.
Way ahead of you.
You son of a bitch!
To the limit and beyond! Nothing to it.
Holy shit!
Nice job. What?
Bruh. You suck!
What the hell, Red?
That was kind of uncalled for, man. I don't know why he's so mean to Barrett. Maybe he just took it as an insult because, you know, he doesn't have a hand. He has a paw instead with claws on it. So him asking for like a high five like that or a handshake was like a little insulting. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I didn't sense any ill will from Barrett though, so I feel like that was a little uncalled for. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, this... Chadley's only standing here in New Game Plus mode. Your first playthrough, he will not be here.
A pleasure to see you again, Cloud. How can I be of service?
He won't say what he's supposed to say here. So yeah, you gotta beat the game, which is one more chapter from where we are now. And then load this one up again on the same save file and he'll tell you something. He basically tells you about
a sudden surge of emotion in my future.
a set of post-game optional challenges available over here. Down this hallway. You can't access this either on your first playthrough. You get this extra save bench or whatever. Well, the rest bench. A little shop. And another Shinra Combat Simulator that's more advanced than the other one. Meaning it has harder challenges in it. I will be showing some of these in the actual post-game. Like, I'll beat the game first, and then I'll come back. Because some of these have to be done on hard mode, which means I do have to reload this chapter on hard in order to even be able to play them. See? Only available in hard difficulty. The star rating is much like the star rating system they had for the VR missions in Crisis Core. Unlike Crisis Core, though, there isn't a gigantic fucking endlessly long list of missions to do. And these ones are a lot more straightforward. They're literally just like straight up tournament fights. This was available back in Wall Market with the little tournament thing that Aerith and Cloud did. The little Wall Market tournament arena thing. You can go back there and do a list of unique missions for that one there too. I didn't show it, but it looks just like this. It's a whole list of, well, fights that you can just do for completion and rewards. So then there's the Shinra Combat Simulator downstairs from the previous chapter, and then there's this one which has the missions from that combat simulator combined with new ones that are only for hard mode, which is that's why it's post game only. So the other the previous Shinra Combat Simulator, the one that we did versus Mayor is the best, has all of these up to this point. 3-person team versus Team Ragbag, and that's it. Once you beat the game, you unlock hard mode and these ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there you go. So I think what I'll do, the ones I wanted to show were these last two right here. 3-person team versus Monsters of Legend, because there is a unique and iconic monster here at the very end, the last round of this. That doesn't appear anywhere else in this game. We'll probably see it in Rebirth though, but since they couldn't fit it it doesn't make sense for it to appear anywhere in Midgar. They put it in the combat simulator. I wanted to do this just to show that, so I'll come back here in hard mode after we beat the game. And the top secrets too. This one might actually take me more than one try. even with the Gotterdammerung and the Seraphic earrings. But I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I wanted to show these two, so I'll do that after the game's over. But for now, I just wanted to briefly introduce that. Mention what was coming up for future videos. For the next few videos. And then just save here, not where I saved a little earlier. And then wrap up this stream. I'd say we're pretty much done for now. There we go. Save. I'll just overwrite the same one. There we go. And we're all done. Alright. That's all from me for now, folks. As always, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate the support across Twitch and YouTube. And I bid you all to please take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Look after each other. Don't die. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, good night. And I'll see you all then. Peace. Bye, everyone.
You son of a...